It's blackshear, a plus 370 underdog tonight. He's 28. Farid, Bashart, 25. 2 inches the difference in height. Blackshear will have a 1-inch reach advantage. All right, now for the introductions back inside the booth. Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC bantamweight division. Introducing first, Farid, out of the blue corner, an undefeated mixed martial artist, holding a perfect professional record, 9 wins, no losses. He stands 5 feet 8 inches tall, weighing in at 136 pounds, fighting out of Las Vegas, Nevada, by way of Turkey, Afghanistan, ferocious Farid Bashart. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, a mixed martial artist holding professional record, 12 wins, 4 losses, 1 draw. He stands 5 feet 10 inches tall, weighing in at 136 pounds, fighting out of Albuquerque, New Mexico, the man, the monster, blackshear. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Keith Peterson. The no-nonsense Keith Peterson, our referee, blackshear, says he's confident right now against this division's top 5. Came to Jackson Wink during COVID. Feels like he's acclimated to the altitude especially well over the last 2.5, 3 years, and believes his cardio will allow him to be the more pressuring fighter tonight. Blackshear in blue, Bashart is in black.
Blackshear opened up with a flying sidekick. Let's go.
You remember when Fabricio Verdun did that to Travis Brown?
And caught him right in the chin.
That was crazy, man. I've never seen guys just so loose in the octagon that try things like that in those big pressure moments. Might have been a main event.
Well, you got to remember John Jones, when he fought Shogun, opened up with a flying knee. That's right. First move of the fight for the title.
That was one of the things that Jones didn't do as much in his late run at 205. He wasn't as free in there. Before, he would try anything.
Yes.
Let's see if this return to heavyweight will allow him to find that freedom again.
Jab to the bottom for Bashart.
Great. I mean, he looks so sharp, as does Farid.
Confident.
Yeah. This is such a good division. It's almost an excess of talent.
It is crazy when you look at the guys in the 40s, about 80 bantamweights on the roster. It's amazing, you're right.
And that's the thing, right, J.A.? You get to that top 15 and you recognize that you're one of the absolute best of them. Because the top 15 is just stacked.
It's so stacked. It might be the most stacked division in the sport in terms of contenders.
I did that recently. I did that on my show, and we ranked the divisions, and I actually picked bantamweight over lightweight, which had not been the case for a really long time.
It might be because you've got guys like Chris Gutierrez, who people almost kind of forget about.
He's number 15, I believe. Maybe.
But how good is that guy?
He's so good.
Good to have you with us on this monster night, UFC 285. John Anik alongside Joe Rogan and Daniel Cormier as we continue with prelim action here in the UFC's bantamweight division. Nice jab to the body by Bashart. Now he goes upstairs, but Blackshear had the guard up.
Number 12 for Gutierrez, but beautiful takedown defense there by Bashart. He did a great job of staying active on his feet, bouncing, being athletic, and when he got to the side of the octagon, he put his foot back to the mat, which didn't allow for him to get his leg free, and he's back out of space where he wants to be.
Mark Delagrada just pointed something out. All these kicks are to the calves.
Yeah.
I mean, it is really wild how much that has changed over the last few years.
And you can see how check-happy Blackshear is trying to avoid damage to that lower half of his lead leg.
You can't take them. You can't take those shots. Beautiful. He ran the fight there, yeah.
Very nice.
Got all that shoulder pressure into the thigh of Bashart as he circled away from the octagon, set him to his butt. Great job there by Bashart. Just once again showing that well-rounded skill set. You look at these guys, I remember watching guys making their UFC debut. They didn't look like this.
Right.
They didn't look this sharp, this ready, this polished.
Well, road to UFC, the UFC's groundbreaking tournament to showcase Asia's top MMA talent is set to return for season 2. The opening rounds come your way May 27th and 28th.
Mom with an excellent butterfly guard, but unsuccessful.
Well, he's got 2 underhooks. The man's got to lift one side, choose a side, get to a hip or an elbow, or he goes sweep here. But even here, right, he's putting himself back on his back flat. He's got to rock him back and forth if he wants to take Bashrat over to his side. But he went deep half guard when in reality he should have just lifted that elbow side. That might have allowed him to get back to his feet.
Look at that pass. That was a beautiful pass by Bashrat. Just hop right over to the other side.
And what does that do, Joe? That kills the underhook. By getting your body on that underhook side, guys, not lifting up your entire body. He killed the underhook there. That was beautiful.
Killed the underhook, inside control, excellent pressure.
I mean, this guy trains with a great team, right? He trains with Dewey Cooper. Look at the CJ Shields in the front of his corner.
That was a beautiful hip escape by Damon.
And that's what he should have did the first time, right? He just lifted the underhook, got up to a hip, and got back to his feet.
Blackshear, a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu brown belt.
Good for Blackshear there, mixing it up, throwing that body kick. Ooh.
This is an extremely competitive fight. Oh!
Spinning back fist attempt there by Bashrat.
I love the direction from Mike Winklejohn. He's telling him more pressure needs to be forward. He feels like as long as he's forward, he'll keep Bashrat guessing.
Well, later tonight, live on pay-per-view, you know what it is. Championship doubleheader for UFC 285. John Jones makes his return against Cyril Gane for the UFC heavyweight title, plus the all-time great champion Valentina Shevchenko versus Alexa Grasso. You can buy UFC 285 right now, ESPNplus.com/PPV. I could listen to Greg Jackson work a corner all day. He said you move forward, you move fast, you win the fight, and it dovetails with everything Blackshear said all week. He's got to be the pressuring fighter.
He's got a soothing voice. Mom looks great on his feet. Very fast of the legs, the checking and the throwing, the calf kicks. It's very high level stuff.
And Damon's very quick with his hands, that jab. But it's easier like that. When he's going forward, he's pressuring. He doesn't allow. Look at that.
Oh, beautiful. Beautiful level change and takedown by Damon, but Bashrat right back up to his feet.
It all comes off that forward motion that coach is asking for.
Nice knee there in the clinch by Damon, and another one. Just short, quick, catches him on the chin.
Bashrat working off the jab. Blackshear, it doesn't appear, was credited with a takedown because Bashrat got up before the position was attained. Good right hand connection by Blackshear.
Oh, nice.
He snuck down right up under the elbow.
Bashrat is just totally obsessed with fighting. Watches every bit of film he can get his hands on. And that isn't necessarily the case for this roster top to bottom, right? There's a lot of different approaches, but he loves this stuff.
Does a very sneaky high kick he just threw from close range.
It seems more now that guys are watching less film.
Yeah.
When we talk to them, it's like they just don't watch as much, and some don't even watch MMA, which is the craziest thing when they tell it to you.
Yeah, I had a podcast with Sugar Sean O'Malley, and I tried talking to him about some legends. He didn't even know who they were.
He had no idea, huh?
Guys like Ensign Inoue, like, you don't know who Ensign Inoue is?
They don't follow the sport, this young generation.
Well, it's just...
They don't follow currently, right?
Yeah, look at this.
They follow
Damon's got his back here.
Damon did a great job there pulling him back into his lap. Now,
Damon's in a neutral position.
Yeah,
He's in a neutral position. He could, if he could get the right arm of Bashrat behind his head and pull on the neck, this is a nasty position here. And Bashrat's in a lot of trouble because of the lockdown that Damon has achieved on the left leg. Like, Bashrat's left leg is isolated and stuck.
Can't let him get that arm across.
He's trying to go to full
Now
mount.
you go arm triangle.
He's doing a full mount. Now he's got the back, so he's alternating between back and mount. But yeah, the arm triangle's available.
Yeah, it's there. So Bashrat cannot turn back towards him. Because if he turns back towards him, he's going to get in the arm triangle. So he's got to fight the hands first before he can start to go back to his back. There it is. Now he got the hands unlocked. Now he can turn back into him and try to get back to the underhook.
That was a good job by Bashrat getting to a better position. but Damon's all over.
Yeah, Blackshear's doing a great job this round. He's fighting very smart.
Basharat, yeah, worked hard to get there, too. Under 2 minutes here, round 2.
And we spoke about this, right? You can have much harder UFC debuts than fighting Damon Blackshear. Damon Blackshear is a very tough matchup for most. And Basharat, while he handled it very well in round 1, would seem to have been a little bit behind in round 2, but now he goes back and secures his own takedown, recognizing how to manage fights.
So Damon has the left leg, and he's trying to trap that leg. I'm listening to the corner, giving him advice on what to do, but he has obviously has some sort of a specific type of sweep he's attempting.
Under a minute to go, Jake Shields, Dewey Cooper, and Farid, Basharat's brother, Javed, to our media right.
Just activity on top, too, right? This kid's on top now, and he's just working. He's trying to work over Damon. Damon's got to get his feet on the hips to push him away to get back to his feet. He can't stay here for the rest of the round.
Yeah. He will lose.
Especially when he had his moments. He had his moments in this round. But to end on your back for 2 minutes is very difficult to win a round that way.
Yeah, this is not easy. But this is great for Basharat. It looks to me like Blackshear is deciding to just sort of take a little bit of a break here, fill up the gas tank again, and prepare himself for a big third round.
Big ground strikes to close the round for Basharat.
Yeah, that's yo-yo.
UFC 30th anniversary campaign, changing the game since 1993 as a year-long celebration that'll include live events, enhanced fan activations, an immersive digital hub, dedicated content, and so much more. The campaign will feature 4 key messaging pillars highlighting UFC's groundbreaking success and unrivaled history over the past 30 years. The coach, Dean Thomas, with us all night. Dino, what do you have?
You know, they want Blackshear to go forward, but they want him to be disciplined with his distance. Now, the best way to do that is to put the jab in that space, because if he just walks forward, he's going to get tied up just like that. So as he's going forward, he's got to keep that jab in the space.
Blackshear's working really hard right now.
Yeah, a couple of good right hands there by Blackshear. He's got to recognize he's behind, at least potentially.
The pace is high for Blackshear. This is really good.
As a coach, you gotta like that when you have a command and immediately you see that offensive desire. I mean, he certainly has the tang. Nice knee by Blackshear.
You love to see a guy like that, right? Blackshear's working. He's not taking his foot off the gas. Let's see if he can maintain this pace for the next 4 minutes. And that's Basharat getting this position to try to relieve a little bit of that pressure. Slow him down.
Basharat able to work the fight to the ground.
Very nicely done by Basharat. Wins the scramble. Head and arm control here.
Blackshear tried to trick him there. He tried to rotate the position as Basharat was pressuring him. He thought he could switch him and sweep him off to the left, but Basharat just advances a little faster than him and ultimately ends up in the top position.
Basharat in half guard here, and it looked like he was attempting to pin down the left arm of Damon. Damon's got his back up to the cage. Let's see if he can get back up to his feet.
Well, late in the fight, Damon hasn't had as much success getting back to his feet when taken down. He's got to have some urgency to get back up so he can get back under pressure with 2 minutes and 45 seconds left.
Yeah, he's got to be willing to drain the tank, and I don't think he is. I think when it gets towards the end of the round, he starts playing defensively.
He needs to be on his feet if he wants an opportunity to do what he was doing to start the round. Because that's encouraging. This, as a coach, isn't great, right? Because he's got him pinned against the side of the octagon in front of his corner, and time is just taken away in a fight where you got to feel you're behind.
You got 3 minutes for the strike control.
Peterson watching the action closely, but allowing the guys to work, which largely is going to get approval from this broadcast booth.
Yep, there you go.
Soft warning for more action from Peterson.
Yeah. He got his hips high. Yep, he got his hips high as blackshear. Just folded into him. Now blackshear's got to start digging those knees. He's got to get back on that high activity.
Fight clock is down, but we can tell you under 2 minutes to go in the fight. Good connection there by Blackshear. Seemed like Bashara was intent to circle off that jab.
Oh, nice inside leg kick.
Beautiful job by Blackshear.
Oh, Blackshear, why'd you shoot that? Like, why? That's the thing, right? Like, you got him on his heels. You're landing punches. You can't take that attack.
Instinctually, it seems like he keeps going there, too.
Well, look at what happens, right? Being a bit inexperienced, now he gets close to him. He gets knocked down in some random position. Now he's back on his back. So you got to be a little... And he'll learn, right? All these kids learn as their career progresses, but you got to recognize where you're holding the advantage.
The level of this division is just so high.
Blackshear, 28 years of age, former CFFC bantamweight champion, a lot of high-level experience pre-UFC. Farid Bashart undefeated for a reason, trying to go to 10-0 tonight.
Yeah, Bashart can maintain his position for the remaining 26 seconds. Very likely he's going to win the decision. Oh, very nice elbow.
And he's done a good job here. When he has got to the top position,
Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! It's fully locked.
Oh my goodness, it's locked and he's on the arm too. Oh, Joe! This is crazy. He's got the head.
Blackshear nearly